Today we're reviewing Ballerina. Yes, Ballerina is the latest installment in the John Wick universe, but it's also the start of another spin-off within that universe. We've actually got, of course, the John Wick franchise, we've got the TV show The Continental, and now we've got Ballerina, which stars Ana de Armas in the lead role. Now, as I say, this takes place in the John Wick universe, and John Wick himself does make an appearance. Keanu Reeves is in this movie, yes, and he's in the movie actually a lot more than I thought. It's actually set in between the events of Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 of those John Wick movies, and it follows Ana de Armas' character, who is basically the ballerina, and she is on a journey of revenge. She, as a child, saw her dad get murdered by these people that had this like cross symbol on their hands. During the years of upbringing, she sees glimpses of this symbol when she's doing a specific job here or there, and ultimately this is a film about revenge. That's probably the weakest part about the film for me, was the actual plot. It wasn't much substance there, in my opinion. It was just pretty high level, skimmed the surface, and you just want a little bit more, but we didn't get what I wanted out of it, I suppose. But the John Wick universe continues, and it had that feel of John Wick. It had the exact same vibes that all the John Wick films have. The creators of the John Wick films were part of this film in terms of the producers. All the producers of those films were also producers of this film and stuff. So this was ultimately like a sequel to the John Wick films. There's no denying some of the great things that the John Wick films does is lighting. Lighting is perfect in this film. There's a lot of like neon, there's a lot of like flashing stuff going on, and it actually increases a lot of engagement, to be honest, in terms of that lighting, and it sets the mood and the tone well from scene to scene, and I really did enjoy how they actually labelled that. Stunt work in the John Wick films, though, is always good, and this film, Ballerina, does not disappoint. I really enjoyed a lot of the stunt work that we had in there, and of course, Ana de Armas really does hold her own in the role, plays a really good character, and is very interesting ultimately. But I think for me, the weakest part of the film was that plot, and there was just so many gaps in there that I just felt like we needed a little bit more. Rating the movie then, I actually gave it a 3.5 star. Have you seen Ballerina? Let me know in the comments down below.